Hey, sports card collectors and investors, we have made it to Monday. We had a great weekend of football outside of my team, the New Orleans Saints, but we'll get in that in a second. Today, I am going to be talking about an upcoming set release, football card set release. Panini Origins comes out on the 30th, which is Wednesday. I'm excited for this set because this is one of the most beautiful card sets, I think, that are made. This year looks really no different. So I think for collectors, maybe some investors as well, it's definitely an exciting set. So I'll dig into that in a minute. We'll kind of look at what's being offered and, costs and so forth. But first, I'm not going to vent. I'm not going to spend a lot of time venting, but my New Orleans Saints really need to figure out, kind of dig deep, and figure out if they're really trying to win a championship or if this is just kind of more of the same kind of mediocrity that we've seen, kind of pan out over the last few weeks. And I'm not going to say last few years because, to be frank, I think we've won more regular season games than the majority of teams in the league over the last 3-4 years since 2017 and that amazing draft class. But the first part of the season has looked rough, and the thing that doesn't make any sense to me is we didn't have a preseason, we didn't have OTAs and different things, but we are a team that's bringing back mainly the same team. We don't have a lot of new players, there's not a lot of new scheming, there's not a new coaching system being put into place. This is the same team with the same offense, with the same defense. So why are we struggling so badly? I just don't really get it. I'm confused by it. And, granted, we haven't had an easy schedule. We started off with the Bucks right out of the gate, and they were a little bit shaky, a little rusty. I think that week one, probably a good time to face them because they were just trying to figure things out themselves. And I think they're going to be tricky down the line. Then we had a Raiders team that I think is very underrated. I know they lost to the Patriots yesterday, but they have a lot of weapons, and I think that the Raiders are going to be legitimate in the AFC. I don't know if they're going to win the Super Bowl, but they've got some serious talent, so I'm not shocked that we dropped to the Raiders. And then, of course, you have the Packers coming into town. They were in the NFC Championship last year for a reason. Great team. They were without Devontae Adams, but they were without Adams for a big portion of last season too, and played really well. So it was a big challenge. We don't have our stadium noise, to help us out there. And, we just made boneheaded mistakes, that really cost us the game. It's PIs that shouldn't have happened. Drew Brees is looking average. A little bit, did some good things. Taysom Hill uncharacteristically fumbles with 5 minutes left in the game. Just stuff not kind of coming our way. The ball did not bounce our way at all. And so, it's one of those things where we're 1-2. We need to pick it up. So, what are we made of? I guess we'll find out. The one big bright spot is Alvin Kamara. That guy earns every cent of his new contract, and he's just been lights out really since he entered the league. I know last season he was banged up a little bit, but man, he had if you missed the game, check out the highlight for Kamara's 52-yard screen pass where he turned that into a touchdown because it was a wild one. Great play. Michael Thomas, we need you back. We need you back in a hurry. So, all right, guys, I'm going to get off my football soapbox. Let's go ahead and get into Origins football. I want to know from you all, are you excited about this set? One thing I'm excited about, hobby box prices, the pre-orders, actually look reasonable. We'll get into that. So, all right, the first part of this set, let's go ahead and take a look. I'm going to put a couple of pictures up, and I'm getting the information off of cardboardconnection.com, and I'll put a link down below too so that you can check it out for yourself. But this is the ultimate site for me to go and look at upcoming sets. They do an amazing job of keeping all their site updated with upcoming sets. They've got boxes that are for sale. So there are a lot of really good aspects of Cardboard Connection, especially if you're building sets. And you're just looking for info on particular sets. That is my go-to, is cardboardconnection.com. All right, so we've got Origins football. Like I said, I've got a couple of pictures that I'm going to put up. You've got kind of the typical hobby parallels. They break it down. Red is numbered out of 299, orange numbered out of 175, silver numbered out of 79. You've got turquoise, which I'm sure are going to look awesome, out of 25, gold out of 10, green out of 5, and black 1 of 1. interesting how they kind of flip that around, because usually green and silver are not numbered, in typical sets, whether you're looking at Prism or some of these other ones, Optic. So I thought that was kind of cool. There is a super short print Origin Stories that is coming out this year, featuring top players. I'm putting a picture up of the Mahomes card, which looks amazing. These cards are gorgeous. I mean, these are, in my opinion, this is one of my favorite sets as far as the look of the cards for football cards. This is where it's at. You've got Origins autos, and then you've got rookie autos that are numbered out of 99, reds, blues out of 49, turquoise out of 25. I want to see what those turquoise autos look like, and just the parallels in general. Those are incredible looking, I'm sure. A lot of mem cards in the set, a lot of RPA, a lot of just patch auto for veterans as well, it looks like. So if you're really into the memorabilia stuff, this is a great set for you. They've got Origins of Greatness numbered out of 75 or less, turquoise again, in that it looks like that's an insert, gold, green, and black numbered. Now, if we're looking at, there's 90 cards in the base set, so there's not a lot of cards. 90 cards in the base set, and then you've got parallels, of course, of those base cards, and the numbers are all different, just depending on the colors. But I'll probably look to certainly buy singles out of this set, because I just want to own some, and just that's the collector in me. I'll probably look to get some Saints cards out of here, and maybe if it's affordable, probably won't be in the near term, but some Pat Mahomes. So yeah, you've got those Origin Story set. There are only 10 cards in that Origin Story super short print. There's a parallel that's gold out of 10, and there's a black 101 that's going to be sought after, I'm sure. The 10 players are Pat Mahomes, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Lamar Jackson, Aaron Rodgers, Christian McCaffrey, Zeke Elliott, Larry Fitzgerald, Peyton Manning, and Randy Moss. I think it's interesting how they put Peyton Manning and Randy Moss on the back end of those, because, of course, Hall of Fame players. That's really, really cool. Bunch of rookie patch autos. There's a Burrow, there's a Tua, of course, there's a Herbert. So those are going to be chase cards, I'm certain. Let's see, what else are we seeing here? There's dual rookie autographs. I mean, the list kind of goes on, and I'm looking at, kind of what is the one thing that I really loved when I actually looked at this. I'm used to seeing hobby boxes at $1,000, $800, and I get this is not basketball cards; these are football cards. But even Mosaic, what was Mosaic? $850, $900 out of the gate for a hobby box. The first off the line Origins hobby boxes are $390 on pre-sale right now, from what I'm seeing through the Cardboard Connection site. And then there's also some that are, okay, so not the first off the line, but just the hobby boxes, $259.99 pre-order. So it's not $1,000. I mean, that's kind of, I mean, I'm excited about it. I believe this is a hobby-only product. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. If you all know, I don't think this goes to retail. But I just thought that was pretty cool that these are actually affordable boxes, which makes me think, is this something that maybe I want to grab one, try to break one of these? Because you do get, now of course, I swear, like, I opened 1982 Topps Football, where you get 36 cards in a rack pack. There's a lot of cards. In this hobby box, just like the new products these days, 7 cards in one pack per box. So you're going to get 7 cards, but what you will get in those 7 with those 7 cards, on average, you're looking at 1 rookie patch auto, 1 jumbo RPA, 1 jumbo or patch mem card, 2 bases, or 2 base parallels in that box. So they're loaded up with parallel cards. I think that's the main thing. You're only getting 7 cards, but it's not. You should not get 7 base cards. I'd be pretty upset if you get 7 base cards. So what do you guys think of this? I'm actually excited to kind of chase. I want to see the cost of the singles for those Origin Stories, those super short print. They've got them labeled as super short print. Of course, this kind of reminds me of like Mosaic Genesis basketball, where it's like, what is that short print exactly? Are there 50 of them? Are there 100 of them? And so I wonder with those Origin Stories. But I know there's a Breeze, there's a Mahomes. I'm going to see if I can try to get a Breeze, even though I'm not happy with him right now. I'm not happy with his play. He's a legend in my mind. He's going to go down as the greatest Saints player that I've ever watched. And so I'll take a look at one of those origin stories. I did have one of my subscribers, I'm going to show this on my next mail day, sent me, and I have not had a chance to get a hold of some of the new Mosaic football, sent me a silver Mosaic Drew Brees, a silver prism Drew Brees card, which was incredible, along with a couple of other things. I'm going to show that in my next mail day. But Mike, thank you very much for sending me those. And there's a couple other guys I need to shout out here that have sent me some cards lately that are unbelievable. So thank you very much for that. We'll get into a mail day here in the next couple of days. But tell me what you guys think about this Origin set. Are you chasing it? You're going to wait on it? I'm glad to see an affordable hobby box. Unless I'm missing something here, it looks to be an affordable hobby box at about $250, $260, first off the line at $400. Let me know what you guys think. If you have not subscribed yet, we're at more than 240 videos on the channel right now, all about collectibles, a lot of sports card investing, a lot of personal finance, all tied into a soup. We just dump all of that in, and that is our channel. So we appreciate you sticking around, supporting us, and subscribing. Take care, guys. Have a good one.